Air Jordan 8, black and red. Alright, so what's up YouTube? It's another quick pickup video for you here today. And we have the Air Jordan 8 in the black and red or playoff or whatever you want to call them. It's the original, what I always call them, just the black and red 8s. Long time coming for these. I'm happy they're returning. I haven't bought them, like I got the 03 low tops and then I got these in 2007. I did not buy them in 2013, so my 07 pairs aren't wearable anymore. So yeah, I'm happy that they brought these back. This is my favorite colorway of the 8s. We have a few things to go over as they're not perfect. They do have a few issues. One of them is, I guess it will qualify as a major issue. Might as well just go ahead and get to it. I'm sure most of you know about it already. Basically, the original and the 03 8s, and I think even the 07s, the 2013s I didn't have them, I'm not sure. But basically, the strap part of the overlay was just like a flat, normal black Durabuck. And then the underlay, meaning the toe area, and then just the underlay panels, you know, where the strap goes over, had like a marbled finish on it. It's kind of difficult to describe, but you kind of got to see it. If you see some pictures, you'll be able to see, you know, the normal black Durabuck, and then like it had like a marble pattern in it. It wasn't really a texture per se, but it was just like a pattern that was on it. They aimed for that with these, and for whatever reason, I mean, it's there. Like you can kind of see that the part where the strap is right there is just like a normal straight black Durabuck, and then you can see on the toe there is like a little textured pattern there, like a marbled pattern. But for whatever reason, in the process of them putting that pattern on there or whatever they did to it, it created like a contrasting black between the overlay where the strap is and the underlay where the marble pattern is. And it was obvious from the first pictures that we saw of these. It was like, whoa, what's, you know, the blacks are looking kind of different. And that's definitely the biggest issue with these is the contrast. All the other things are, you know, relatively minor compared to that. I will say it doesn't look as bad in person. It doesn't look as bad in person, but it is noticeable. It's still noticeable. So it's kind of, I mean, I don't know. Who knows when these are going to drop again, so it's kind of just one of those things you kind of have to deal with if you don't like it. Like myself, I don't really care for it. I wish they had been able to replicate the pattern without having the different, you know, contrast in black. Even to the point where I'd have preferred if it was all just flat nubuck and they didn't go for the pattern at all, if they couldn't get it without having this type of, you know, difference in the Durabuck material. But it is what it is. You know, all the other things with the shoe are pretty minor. Like it doesn't have the edges on the Durabuck. They're just plain black. If you look at any pictures of the originals and a lot of the Durabuck shoes from that era especially, the edges had like a I guess you can call it gray, but it was like white, and it gave it like an outline to all the panels, and it just gave it a nice look as opposed to having just like a flat black look for the whole shoe. I think the best recent example would be like the black and red 11s from 2019. The top edge of the patent leather has that like that white line on it, and it creates that contrast between the blacks, and it really looks nice. So that's missing on these. Even though I've seen like people, you can take like a white colored pencil and color it in, and honestly that's probably what I'm gonna do, because I think I did that on my 2019 black cement 4s, and it came out pretty nice. So I'm probably gonna try to add the edges on these. Other than that, I think everything else is on point. One feature that most of us were happy to see return is the red pull tab in the back. That has been missing on every single retro of this colorway. It's a little small compared to the original, but hey, at least it's red. At least it's there. You know what I'm saying? I'll take it. Another thing that they did very well is the midsole. The previous retros, like the forefoot and heel area here of the midsole, they just made it like straight gray. This is closer to the original where it's black, but it kind of has like a metallic finish on it. I hope the camera's picking it up there. You should be able to see the difference between like the midsole right here, and then right here was just normal black. So they did a really good job executing that. The material itself is actually pretty nice relative to what they use today. This is kind of what you should be expected. And then everything else is on point. Like everything else is on point as far as it being, a true black and red 8. So I'm really happy to see these return. I did hit on the shock drop. That's how I got this pair early. Most likely I'll try to go after another pair to, just for the collection. And yeah, man, that's really about it. So good luck to those of you who weren't able to hit on the shock drop, even though from what it seems like, these shouldn't be that hard to pick up. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be it on the black and red Air Jordan 8. If you like this type of content, do that good YouTube stuff for me. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.